Based on the graph of the line below, which describes the relationship between the value of the y-intercept and the value of the slope. Okay, so what I need to do is find out what the slope and the y-intercept is. So here it tells me, it gives me a couple different options. It says that the y-intercept is 3 and the slope is a third. The y-intercept is a third and slope is a 3. Intercept is 3 and slope is 3, or they both 1/3 and 1/3. So doing a little bit of process of elimination, I could see here that my y-intercept occurs here, and that is definitely higher than a third, right? Because we know that 1/3 translates to a decimal value of what, 0.33. So that would make me right here. So I can go ahead and already cancel out these two. So if I had to make a strong estimated guess or educated guess, I'd say that looks very close or right in the middle of 2 and 4. So therefore that y-intercept has to be 3 or should be 3. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the slope. So it says here that my slope could either be 3 or a third. Now let's see if I can see what's going on here. Maybe I might zoom in on my graph too, just a little bit. So looking here, it doesn't necessarily have too many points that I can count from, being that they're half values. So what I would do is I could see that this value here looks like to be about 9, right? So if I'm at -9, and this value seems to be in between 0 and 2, so therefore that has to be 1. So let's say I'll make this point here -9, 0. And then we see that this point right here is at -6, 1. So I can definitely go ahead and do points. I can do the slope formula if I chose, or I can kind of count and see how much it's going to take me to rise and to run. Okay, so to go from 0 up to 1, I rise 1. So I'm going up 1. And then how many points is it going to take me to get from -9 to 6? So let's count. 1, that 7 is missing, but I'm going to go ahead and count that. 2, 3. So I'm going up 1 and over 3. So therefore, my slope should be 1/3 and not 3 over 1, right? If I was going up 3, that'd be up 1, 2, 3, put me about here. And over 1, I see that there's not even a point existing here. So I'm good.